think that this team has talent. They need a kick in the pants, and they need a jump start. And I think Bill Belichick could do that if he's willing to adjust. I think BRF ball at this point. If I'm him, or even Brian Flores, I think Brian Flores would be a good fit for this organization because he doesn't let anything intimidate him. You need, if you're the New York Giants, you need to do what works. You need to hire a hard-nosed, no-nonsense head coach that is not intimidated by the Big Apple. Brian Flores and Bill Belichick are those two coaches. And if they're smart, they're keeping their eyes out on what's going on in Miami to see if they could bring in, as their offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniels. He's not good as a head coach, but as you see with Josh McDaniels, he's a good offensive coordinator. So I'm keeping my eyes out on what's going on. And I'm keeping my eyes on what's going on with Eric Bieniemy as well, to see if we could give him another shot at being a coordinator. So there's a lot of people that you can bring in to necessarily get that stink off you when it comes to the Patriot way. Because the thing is, those coaches went elsewhere and they wasn't as good as you thought they were. I think the two that had the most success is Bill O'Brien and Charlie Weiss when he was in Notre Dame. And
outside of that, no one else. You look at all the other head coaches. Romeo Crennel, that didn't turn out so well.
No, he had one winning season in Cleveland. But when you think about those guys in New England, they did not do good when they went elsewhere. Like I said, with the exception of Bill O'Brien and Charlie Weiss. And the only reason people remember Charlie Weiss for his tenure at Notre Dame was because of the Reggie Bush game.
Yes.
But he has to hire some people outside of that Patriot way. And because it still works if you're with the Patriots. You see the Patriot way working again in New England. But it's not going to work when you keep taking it everywhere. You can't take it outside of New England. New England has the environment for you to flourish with the Patriot way. Mike Vrabel is succeeding with the Patriot way, and he's succeeding with the offensive coordinator that was one of the cornerstones of the Patriot way. It works in New England. It just doesn't work when you're taking it everywhere else. So you're going to have to hire an offensive coordinator that's worth his salt, a defensive coordinator that's worth his salt, and you're going to have to get some correct guys in place if you're Bill Belichick or if you're Brian Flores. Like I stated, and BRF, like I said, me and you talked about this. New York needs to repeat the cycle. Bill Parcells did not let the Big Apple intimidate him. Jim Fossil, God rest his soul, he went to a Super Bowl in New York. Granted, they got shellacked by the Baltimore Ravens, but he did not let the Big Apple intimidate him. Tom Coughlin did not let the Big Apple intimidate him. They need to hire either Brian Flores or Bill Belichick